Yes, students, this is the video for setting the environment variable for JDK. I am Rakhi Chibber, inviting you to understand what is the environment variable and why it is useful for setting up path for compilation of the Java program. So first of all, I have to introduce what do you mean by the variables and the constants. In programming or in computer programming, there are two fundamental components named as variables and constants. Like independent variables in a mathematical equation, these takes on values that change the results of the program. Variables and constants both represent unique memory locations containing data the program uses in its calculation. The difference between the two is that variables value may change during execution, while constant values cannot be reassigned. For example, if you see in the mathematical equations, for example, you are taking the area of a circle, that is pi r square, and in this equation pi is basically a constant which is having constant value 3.14, and r is a variable which can be a changeable value. So what is the environment variable? An environment variable is a variable whose value is set outside the program, typically through functionality built into the operating system or microservices. An environment variable is made up of a name slash value pair, and any number may be created and available for reference at a point of time. So basically, to setting up the environment variable of operating system, we create this environment of operating system. As we must know that whenever we start our operating system, it automatically sets some environment for the execution of your programs. Like if you see, when you click onto the MS Office world, it automatically opens. You don't need to set any path. So how it is happening? So these all paths are set into the environment variable of our system. How we will understand how we can set the environment variable for the Java in this session. First of all, you must know what is the path and class path. So as you see, this is the JDK version 1.0. This is a figure which shows the location of your Java-C file, right? This section explains how to use the path and class path environment variables on Microsoft Windows. Consult the installation instruction included with your installation of the Java Development Kit software bundle for current information, because whatever you are downloading from for the latest version of JDK, that will be your path. So in this, I am taking this figure JDK 1 version 0.0, but when I installed my JDK, it's been stored into JDK 15. So this JDK 1 version 0.0, in my case, it will be JDK 15. The rest architecture will remain same, but it is the place where the Java Development Kit has been stored. So this folder name can be changed according to the latest version of JDK. After installing the software, the JDK directory will have the structure as shown in the figure. The bin directory contains both the compiler and the launcher, but the architecture of bin folder will remain same. Means if we see the architecture, or if we see the folder configuration of the operating system, it will remain same. Only the difference is whatever the Java Development Kit version you had downloaded and expanded here. So the folder will be that. In my case, I had stored this Java onto my E drive, and the folder is Java, where I got a folder created for JDK, that is JDK 15. Now update the path environment variable Microsoft Windows. You can run Java application without setting the path environment variable as per our convenience, as we have done into the previous sessions. But the set path environment variable, if you want to be able to conveniently run the executable like javac.exe, java.exe, java.doc.exe, and so on from any directory without having to type the full path of the command. If you want, you don't set the path variable, you need to specify the full path to the executable every time you run it. For example, we go into the program where we go into the folder where we had set all the Java program, and then we have to set path equals to whatever the drive name where you had stored your JDK colon, then the folder which you have to take, whatever the folder you want to take, then your JDK path, then bin path, and after that it will get a location of the Java. This is the one thing. Another method is that you have to shift into the bin file and then execute and save all the Java program into the same folder and then execute directly. So these are the two methods. This is only for example. Actually Java program is the folder where stored my Java program, and C Java JDK bin is the path for my Java C compiler file. So this is written for your help. It may be C drive, it may be E drive, F drive, or D drive, whatever you want. So as you create a Java program folder on which drive, you have to type, you have to go on to that directory only. If you want to see this, how we are setting or how we are going to set this path, you can see my first video. You will get the complete idea how we are setting and how we are going to the command prompt and setting our path and executing our Java program. This session or this video is for setting the environment variable, so that if we will set our environment variable or our path environment variable, one time it will be executed every time whenever you will switch on your computer or you want to execute your Java program. So there is no need to set this path again and again. So it will be convenient for you all. So path environment variable. The path environment variable is a series of directories separated by semicolon. Microsoft Windows looks for program in the path directories in order from left to right. Means whatever, when we start our system, definitely Microsoft Windows resident portion will be executed, and in this resident portion it will check for the environment variable which is already set into our environment system of operating system, and it check from left to right. You should have only one bin directory for the JDK in the path at the time. So the following is the example of a path variable. If you will see the environment variable option in your Microsoft Office, My Computer, then you will path the complete this type of the paths. So C colon Java JDK 1.7.0 slash bin semicolon, then C colon Windows System 32 slash semicolon, and so on. It is useful to set up a path environment variable permanently, so it will persist after rebooting. To make a permanent change to the path variable, use the system icon in the control panel. The precise procedure varies depending on the version of the Windows. So these are the steps for setting your environment variables in the Windows 7 and 8, whatever you are having on your computer system. From the desktop, right click the computer icon, this PC or this computer. This is an icon which is always available on our Windows operating system or Microsoft Windows. Choose properties, right click on this computer icon. Choose properties from the context menu. Whatever the drop down menu you will get, you will find a option named as properties, so you have to choose it. Now click on to the advanced settings. When you will select the properties option, you will get a new dialog box in which you will find a button named as advanced system settings. You have to click on it. When you click on it, it will open again in another dialog box in which you will find the environment variable. In this section, system variables will be an option. Find the path environment variable and select it. Now click edit. If the path environment variable does not exist, then you have to click new. First of all, you have to check whether the path environment variable is already been there into this list or not. If it is yes, then you have to click on edit. If it is not, then you have to click on new. In the edit system variable or new system variable window, specify the value of the path environment variable and click on OK. And close all the remaining windows by clicking OK. And come on to the this on the desktop. So further, I will show you all step-by-step procedure. First of all, check your environment variable whether your Java program is getting executed or not. So I had typed CMD in my run window, and I go on to this C:user and HP. Now I had given a Java C. Java C is an executable file, which is basically which is basically compiler for Java. So Java C is Java compiler. So I want to check its availability to my system or to my path where I want to save. So Java C I had typed, but it is not recognized because it is showing an error that Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command. So it means we don't have a path set to here. We got error for execution of Java C as shown in the figure. So now what we have to do, we have to go to this PC, right click on it. We will find this context menu. In this context menu, we will find properties. Now we have to click on properties. After clicking on the properties, we will find this type of the menu or dialog box. In this dialog box, we are having advanced system settings. So you have to click on it, advanced system settings. Now you will get this dialog box in which you will find the environment variable. So click on the environment variable. Now the environment variable dialog box will open. Find the system variable which is defined into the lower window. This path already available. So I have to go for edited, not for new. If this path will not be available in this list, then I have to create a new path. So I have to click on edit. When we click onto the edit, then it will be showing this complete list where the all system environment has been stored. So now you have to click onto the new button. As soon as you will click on new, it will create a new line at the last as like this. Now you have to type or you have to copy paste your bin folders complete path as C:\Java JDK15 bin, or in my case it will be E:\Java/JDK15/bin. So and click on OK. After that, whatever the window is been opened, you have to click on OK. So now I had gone to the CMD again, and I had typed in this with the same procedure. I had typed CMD in my run window. Now I typed Java C onto the same prompt. It is been executed. It means my path has been set. So this was the concept, and now I am going to show you how we do it practically. So now I go on to my system variables as this PC. First of all, I will show you the run CMD command. See, I will show whether my path has been set or not. So I will type CD. I will type here Java C. It is executing. Now I will go to the CMD and I will type Java C. It will show me that it is an unrecognized command as an internal or external command of our DOS commands. Now I will say exit from this place. Now I have to set my environment variable. So I will go on to this PC, right click. It will show the context menu. From this context menu, I will select the properties. As soon as I click on properties, a new dialog box having the advanced system settings, click on it. Now I will get the another dialog box where I will find the environment variables. So now I will click on it. As soon as I will click on environment variable, my system will open another dialog box where I will find all the environment variable which has been set by our computer. Now in this lower area, I will find the path. This is my path variable. It is already been set. Because it is already been set, so I can edit it only. If it is not available here, then I have to create new one. But it is already there, as we know our operating system is used for using different softwares. So before using it, we have to set the path. So these are all the path which is already set by the manufacturer or the person from which I am getting this system. Now you have to create and click on new, because I don't find any path for the JDK bin directory. So now I have to click on new. A new line will appear here. Now I have to set the path. So how we will get a path? First of all, either you can type here, if you are confirmed with the spelling and the blank spaces available in your whole complete path, then you can type. Otherwise, what you have to do, you go to your this window explorer, file explorer of Windows, and click on whatever the software you are having and where you had stored your Java software. As we know, here I can find the Java C file. If you want to see, then there is a Java C executable file. So this is a path or location of my Java C executable file. So I will copy this address by clicking it and right click, then copy. This is the exact path which I want to type here in this. So now come on to this again and select on new and paste here. So you have to paste here. Either you have to use Control V or you can use right click and paste. Right click and paste. Correct. And okay. Now it has been edited. Now say okay. Again say okay. All the dialog boxes which you had opened, you have to say okay. And you have to close or you can check it now by typing CMD in your run command and see Java, whether the Java C is available in this folder or not. Yes, it is available. Now suppose I am having a Java program folder on my E drive. I want to check whether it is available at that folder also. So I will go in Java CD Java program. Now check here also Java C. So there also. So I had set my my environment variable. I had given a path to my environment variable as E colon Java JDK 15 and bin. So I can now execute my Java C from anywhere. Like suppose I want to execute or I want to store my Java program onto D drive. Let's suppose D drive. If I am having here also Java C will execute. So this is actually the benefit of setting the environment variable, that you don't require to setting path again and again. It will be automatically set. So that's all about this setting of environment variable in case of Java Development Kit or Java path or Java environment. So I hope you all understand this.